Coming up on Dixie Sun News at noon, the science department is receiving recognition for their recent studies.
And the results are in. We have the winner of Dixie Idol.
And in sports, I'll have a recap of a memorable and historic weekend for Dixie State Athletics. Dixie Sun News starts now.
You're watching Dixie Sun News with Missy Perry and Bo Yenchik. The voice of Dixie State University. Dixie Sun News at noon.
Welcome to Dixie Sun News at noon. I'm Missy Perry.
And I'm Bo Yenchik. Thanks for joining us. Dixie State University science students are conducting groundbreaking research on campus.
That's right. Brent Hunt, founder and CEO of Soft Cell Biological Research LLC, is working with more than 30 student volunteers in the science building, to research bacteria. The bacteria in the lab have possible close ties to individuals with autoimmune disorders. Early research conducted on campus has shown that individuals with diseases like Crohn's disease and lupus have up to 4 times more bacteria without cell walls than those without these illnesses. Hunt says DSU students are some of the first to discover a way to culture bacteria from blood, and it is something they do on a daily basis. Students on campus have cultured 4,000 bacteria and identified 500 species, 400 of which are new to the scientific world. Institutions from around the world have reached out to the Soft Cell Biological Research LLC group to work alongside Hunt and DSU students. One of the companies, CarbX, only chooses 7 companies in the world to work with and has chosen Hunt's company as one of the few. For more information, visit DixieSunNews.com. Students living on campus at Dixie State University will have to shell out a little more money for their rooms next semester. While most price increases in on-campus housing are $25 to $30 each semester for the 2016-2017 academic year, rooms in Campus View Suites will have their prices rising even more. In the fall, a shared room in Campus View Suites will cost $49 more than before, and a private room will cost $199 more. Family housing at Dixie View Apartments will increase by $25, and at Morgan Apartments, it will go up by $50. The additional funds will go toward the Campus View Suite bond payment for construction of the building, alongside with rising expenses and planned renovations in student housing.
Thanks, Missy. The votes are in. After a week's worth of tryouts, Dixie Idol's winner is solidified. Corey Mathewson, a sophomore medical radiography major from Las Vegas, was crowned king last Wednesday. The Dixie Idol competition kicked off the week, giving students the chance to showcase their singing abilities. The first round began March 29th with 20 contestants, and from that group, 3 finalists were selected. The finalists, Kimmy Gubler, Sarah War, and Corey Mathewson, were required to choose one song from the rhythm and blues musical genre. Gubler, who took home 3rd place, sang Halo. War, who received 2nd place, sang Put Your Records On, and Mathewson wowed the crowd with Jealous, taking home 1st place and a giant $250 check. In a society influenced by technology, individuals are running the risk of having their mental health exposed to the harm and benefits it offers. Social media is a key player when it comes to the side effects people experience. Even though social media enables individuals the opportunity to scrapbook their memories for themselves and others, it too can be the medium for risky behavior. It gives people the ability to lie, present a false face, and bully. As a result of such actions, people turn to suicide as a way to cope with such ill behavior. It has been advised for social media users and technology adventists to think before you act. Limit your time accessing these portals, and be mindful of others. For more information on the pros and cons technology and social media have on one's mental health, visit DixieSunNews.com. So Ryan, it was a historic weekend for Dixie State sports.
Yeah, it really was. You had track, you had baseball, and softball all putting up program numbers for the weekend. And it started off with the Dixie State women's distance track team as they finished strong at the 2-day event Utah Weber State Spring Classic held in Ogden. Now, day 1 was history in the making for the Trailblazers as the team set 4 school records. The pace was set early by sophomore Rebecca Opolis, who set 2 of the 4 records. Opolis finished the 100-meter dash with a time of 13:07 and then the 100-meter hurdles in 15:89. The two additional records were set by junior Skylar Story in the 3,000-meter steeplechase with a time of 12 minutes 30 seconds and change, and then freshman Jameel Eldridge threw the shot put further than any other female in DSU history with a toss of 8.54 meters. Now, for you lacking in knowledge of the metric system, that's just under 30 feet. Now, on the second day of the event, the records still were falling for Dixie State as the Trailblazers set another program mark in the 500-meter, 5,000-meter run with a time of 19:41.34. Next up for the women, a return trip for the Faldmo Invitational at Utah State. Well, the softball team heard about the records and what the track team was doing, and then they said, okay, we see your 5 school records and we'll raise you a 2-game sweep and a no-hitter. The Trailblazers swept Notre Dame Dana Muir on Saturday by riding the pitching arm of senior pitcher Brooklyn Beardshear. Beardshear from Tucson, Arizona blanked the Argonauts while striking out 7 en route to the sweep. The 24th ranked ladies next head to California for a series against Concordia. Now, the eventful weekend didn't stop there either for Dixie State, as the men's baseball team celebrated their final regular home series by sweeping Academy of Art. The Trailblazers offense was firing on all cylinders as they outscored ArtU 34-5 over the 4-game series. Dixie State finishes their home schedule with an overall record of 21-5, marking the 7th time in 11 years that the club has won 20 or more games in a season. The 18th ranked Trailblazers will next take a week off and finish the regular season with a 12-game road trip to Hawaii. And this, by the way, will be the last time that any team from Dixie State travels to Hawaii, as they are leaving the Pac West Conference and moving on to the RMAC Conference in the athletics for all sports next season. So a little bit of a change there, but still kind of keep teams closer to home and maybe even help with recruiting a little bit too.
Yeah. It seems like there's going to be quite a few people that are going to be disappointed about not being able to go to Hawaii.
Yeah, I would agree. You know, you think a lot of the athletes are excited to go there, and they do get to do a little bit of sightseeing, but it's mostly for competition, so it's not entirely like a vacation. I tend to think the coaches will probably be a little bit more disappointed, the players, but you never know.
Yeah, I'm always amazed by track runners because my idea of running is running errands. So
that's a good point. The women's team off to a great start this year.
Perfect. Thanks, Ryan.
Great.
Yep.
And that's a wrap for our April 12th edition of the Dixie Sun News.
catch us back here next week, same time, same place.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next Wednesday.